What's up? All right, so real quick, started passage 2. We're so excited to get back on the trail since we're doing the section hiking that we, in our glorious wisdom, failed to start an intro at the trailhead. However, we're here, as you can see, we got Parker Canyon Lake behind us. We're half a mile into passage 2, and here is the intro. Day 1, passage 2, Parker Canyon Lake in the background. We're gonna hit this, we're gonna hit it hard. Or not really hard, but we're gonna have fun. I think this trail is closed to vehicles, but I could be wrong. Well, we did decipher that it says no vehicles. We're about 0.90 in. I'm already exhausted. No, I'm just kidding. Here at about a mile, we're gonna stop, do a little stretching, and then we're gonna hit to it. So until then, see ya.
All right, so we're at mile 1. We're kind of in a wooded area where you can't really see much. So not much of an elevation change of about not even 200 feet. So it's nothing gnarly yet, but that's coming up soon. More of the same, really. A little just up and down, following the ridge line.
Yeah! First gate. Like a gate, but not a gate. As in even, wow. It's a gate, it's not like a walk.
The thing I like about the gates with the Arizona Trail is they're all like rusted and they look weathered, and it just feels like Arizona for some reason.
You know, and it's funny as you think about how old the Arizona Trail is, it's not really that old in comparison to other trails.
All right, we are about 2.4 miles in, and there's actually water. It is April, so if you're hiking other times, there might not be water, but there is water right now. I would not ever count on this.
Another gate. Another gate. Currently at mile marker 3.
The shade here is pretty good. Not too much exposure up to mile 3. It's more of the same rolling hills. Nothing to note so far. There was that little water source a while back, but nothing since there. Yeah, pretty easy going so far. Doing this at the perfect timing. According to the Easy Trail guide, it says anywhere between March and May are the best times to do this part of the trail.
I still think it'd be cool to have somebody build or create trail beer, like some kind of dehydrated beer, so when you get to your campsite you can have a beer. I don't know how good it would taste, but I think it'd be kind of cool. Then again, I'm weird too, so for us being weekend warriors and section hikers, we're doing a pretty decent pace for someone who's not like trying to do an FTK. We're doing great. We're having a blast. Passage 2 so far appears beautiful and nice and clean. happy to be here. Happy to be here. If this gets posted and someone sees what those birds are, someone please tell me in the link below. You know who's behind that camera? Dr. Mahaka.
I don't understand why he thinks that's so funny. I think he's getting altitude sickness.
We've currently ascended about 1,000 feet from our base point based on my Garmin Instinct watch. Got some good versatility tools to help track for outdoor hikes. I've got an outdoor hike right now, but it does have a built-in altimeter. At current, we're at 5,836 feet, and that is our highest elevation so far to date on this trail. We're almost at mile marker 6 for our hike, and it does say we have ascended 1,067 feet. So this ascent right here is a nice switchback. So you can see down here. I know sometimes it's hard to see on camera, but it's a pretty good trail. And just like with any trail, any outdoor hike or activity, every moment cannot be completely captured on camera. You have to be here. You gotta get sweaty. You gotta have your legs burn on the hike. Of course, make sure you have water. These views are just amazing. So I think in some parts of the trail guides, it does talk about ascent being challenging at some points. Again, we're only at mile marker 6. I feel that this is probably what they're referring to, where there's that challenging hill. So we went through several ascents and descents to get to the point that we're at. You work through it, you'll make it happen. But yeah, there are some challenging points. Take your time. You know, you may not be a fast hiker, but you can get the trail done as long as you just take your time, take it easy. So we entered a... Jesus, dude, get away from me. Ah! I'm being chased by some kind of wasp or... Ah! Ah! Wonder if it's my beef jerky smell. I got some beef jerky. We're at mile marker 6.3. Ah, just, it won't leave me out! Anyways, whatever this little wasp keeps following me and I don't like it. He's not my friend right now. And we're at mile marker 6.3. We stopped for snacks, chill for a minute. Brian went on this hike. At the peak. Just wanted to sit down in the shade. What is happening here? Stupid wasp, man, I'm telling you. I was trying to sit down and have a break, and this wasp kept getting at me. There he comes. You up there. Wherever we go, I better have more snacks.
We're at the top of the ascent of Passage 2. This is the high point, altitude speaking. And we're just enjoying the scenery. Big sweeping views for miles and miles. It's awesome up here. The trail's been actually pretty easy so far. I know All Trails says that this is a hard hike. Maybe a distance if you're not a seasoned hiker, but yeah. if you're in shape, this is easy going. It's just about being able to handle the weight on your back.
Yeah, but I agree. I agree. We're going through it pretty quick, and it felt like I don't know.
With the breeze,
yeah,
the temperature, the sun's not bad. There couldn't be a more perfect day to do this. So we are in April, middle of April. If weather patterns hold stable, then this is a good time to do this passage.
It says right now we're at 6,069.
6,069, and we actually hiked up a little bit from where the resting point was, so we're doing good. As far as notables, we did see a pond off in the distance that the trail did not go by, so that might have been a water source, but I don't think I'd recommend going off trail in search of water. It looked like it was probably a cattle watering pond.
Sometimes the perspective of the water hole can be misleading, especially when you're at different elevation or hiking, or even if you know you're low on water. As we all know, the Arizona Trail has very minimal water sources, so don't be fooled or misled by what you see, because the distance from where you're at to the watering hole is quite a bit, so just be sure you're prepared. Oh, look at that cactus!